Hi, it's me again, your bling bling queen. Uh, Vlogging time. I'm a bit nervous again, but yeah, it's your queen of bling bling. First, my title today is my lockdown emotional therapy. So today I will talk a little bit of my emotion therapy of this corona pandemic. First of all, my emotional is always high and low, okay? uh, because this big wedding bow present for me and my husband, I have a plan to do wedding bow again in Boracay Island in the Philippines. This is why I put this butterfly signify of my son who died. And I said I would like to have a wedding bow again. My wedding dress are ready, but it didn't happen. Not because of the financial problem. I'm just waiting for that. But then before that happened, I lost my son for 2014. And as you can imagine, high and low of my mind again. You see, uh, very emotional time. I heard my son, it's June time as well. I heard my son died on the 4th. My son in the Philippines birthday June the 6th. My daughter going to get married June 8th. And that is a very Cinderella wedding dream of my daughter, because for 12 years of waiting, that was the time that they're gonna get married. And so it is a big wedding. My I couldn't ask for more for my daughter. But then Wednesday, the phone rang. I was there. The phone rang. My son died. Take a glass of poison. You can imagine my emotion. I really don't know what to do. I throw the cell phone and then I pick up again. And then, yes, he died June 4. But then, the wedding, my daughter said to me, Mama, would you like to stop it? Would you like to cancel the wedding? I said, no, continue. Because it's not fair. You have been waiting for this for 12 years. And it's all prepared. Continue. But Saturday, on your wedding day, no mention about that your brother is in the funeral. Continue the celebration. No one talk about Sunny Boy on that day. We smile to your wedding because there's no point of canceling it, you see. But we plan to go the next day to bury my son in the Philippines. So my daughter get married on this 8th. The next day we fly to buried my son. As you can imagine, no mother want to witness that in their life. Would they want? Nobody wants to experience that. That is the very high moment of my life. Depression, I need tablet. I carry on. I cannot go down. I cannot lose my mind because I have many people that loves me too. So, continues. And that wedding is so beautiful. I couldn't ask for more to see my daughter. So beautiful. And now in my mind now, I can remember this song that they prepared to surprise for me. Mother happiness, over the moon, over joy. I just couldn't ask for more. That's life. That's life. We continue. We continue. Continue living. My husband and me. Just carry on as if life is good. You see. Now again, this corona pandemic. Yes, we take it. There is an infection epidemic. But I would love not to talk about it, but now I will talk about it because it's one of my very, very high and low emotion. My daughter, Juliana, who is a specialist nurse in the hospital, one night she told us, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna be post. I will be go to a different department. And because I don't understand the post, so I said to Dad, what? Is she going to London? There's so much people dying there. So much corona infection there. Is she gonna be into the hospital there? And so we wait and wait. And I said to my husband, call Juliana, what does it mean? And then, but before Dad called Juliana, before my husband called Juliana, we talk, we look at each other. My husband is about to go to the bathroom and he come back and he was, he's hysterical as well and Stan. They can't do that. They can't do that to Juliana. What about the babies? What about the babies? They cannot post him. And I said to him, we just look and hug, and I said to him, why don't you call Juliana and ask where is she gonna be moving, you see? That's it. That moment, my nightmare, from that moment I could not sleep. I could not sleep. My daughter, my twins, who we really, really work hard to have their education, professional, and this is gonna happen? I said, no parents would like to experience that. Experience the pandemic? Yeah, they were saying they were a hero, but that is my daughter. I don't want her to be a dead hero. But what can I do? She's doing her service. That's my emotional high and low. But then again, that was the time when I said that, in my first blogging, I need to speak to my God. I need to talk to my God or to them one-to-one. That's when I said to my husband, I'm going to the other room and I want to be alone. I want to be alone in this world. There is nothing to be alone. I saw my grandson tent, playhouse. I went in there, me and my grandson. Like I said, I went in there, I sit there. But then I said, God, what can I say? I said, I swear already, what can I say? You know it. You know what's going on. So why should I ask again? Why should I, And so I just live quiet, sitting into the playhouse. And then I end up talking to myself. So I said to myself, Sally, pull yourself. You're going to come through to this. You've done enough. You've done so much. You come through to all this kind of triviality of life and sorrow. So you're going to get better. You're going to be all right. Just pull yourself together. And that's what I said. I kept quiet and said to myself, yes, it's going to be over. I said, this cloud is going to be over. This rain going to be rain, but we can dance in the rain. And so that's it. I just sit there quietly and then I said, hey, I start clearing my mind. And I come out from that, I unpulled the zip of my grandson tent house. Hey, darling, what's our breakfast? That's the end of it. And then I know I'm gonna have so much things to do. I got sorts of things to sort out. And all my collection. And here we go. So let's hope that the vaccine will be seen, and now I can display you again my crystal collection. One of them is my son's symbol butterfly. As I said, purple is devotion. But so yes, this is my collection. And before I start my collection, one more thing. When I first met my in-laws, Paul's parents, they said to me, "What do you want for your present, Sally?" Because that's a big duda of my age again. They want to make a party. "What do you want? You know, buying ornaments, what do you want?" I said, "Crystal." And they questioned me, "Why do you want crystal? Crystal?" Because to me, crystal is something you got to look after. Don't, take care very much. Because when they damage, there will be, you cannot repair them. You can mend them, but then there's a hairline. You still see the damage. And my saying is that from all of my friends, be careful. Be careful of the way we see our life. Be careful the way we see our situation. Look after our life. Look after our experience of life, because that's very important. Life is too short. Let's see future. We're gonna get over with this corona, and it will just be like a crystal. It will be just a stain. Just remember, but hey, we're gonna get better. And again, as I said to you, I'm a bling bling queen. I'm the queen of bling bling. I got loads of crystal. This is pure crystal that I collect, and I would like to share it to you, as long as my stories share to you all my collection. Whoever friend is viewing my blogging, let's start blogging. But I will start to my bag. As I said to you, I collect bag as well. My beautiful crystal bag. This is 1920 Josie, beautiful. And inside of that, there's another bling bling. Hey, you see? I'm just proving to you that I am the queen of bling bling. And here's another one, which is also crystal. A beautiful one. I don't know when they make, could be 1980, but look at those beads. They're glass crystal. All the beads of that, beautiful. All those things is beautiful. Nicely done. And that's my therapy. They are my vaccine for this corona. And I will start from here. I will start, actually, I always keep things that my sentimental to me, or how I started about it. This is from Portsmouth, my buying. Always keep my first things that I got, crystal. I put the name Rosemary because I know a lady, she's quite old at the time, and I hope she's still alive, because, we don't last forever here. And she loves bling bling as well, old bling bling. So she used to give all to me, and this is Rosemary, and a dear lady to me before that I know. I start from my brooches. First. This is a proper Czechoslovakian brooches, come from Rosemary. I don't know anything about crystal before, as I said. My university is Luneta Park. How do I know all those things? This is Czechoslovakian crystal. There's so much things that I have not undone, because I said I will tell you all about it. But this is also another one, which is also Czechoslovakian. But remember what I said, German, Austrian, they have very good crystal, and also Czechoslovakian. They are the one that supply here during the war. You see how beautiful that is. I fell in love all the time I see that their brooch, but I always fell in love with them. I don't have a lot of collection, but I collect anything I love, anything that will, that I will fancy to learn. This is cameo, proper cameo. They come from Italy. This is Italian cameo, which is shell. Carved in shell. They are carved in shell. They are also brooches. Also quite an old one, because they all come from Rosemary. And behind that is agate. And then shell on top of that. That's how they do it. And I have another one here. which is again, they're also crystal. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. That's when I say I couldn't ask for more, because they make my mind so happy. And I have here a quite old-fashioned, like they call it spider, what you call it, spider web, or dream catcher. They call it dream catcher. That's a dream catcher that they do in the past, in the olden day. Also crystal. They all colored crystal. Beautiful, this one. This one I love because of the frosty glass. Again, this is Czechoslovakian. They're about Edwardian time because of the shape. You see, quite old one. I only keep the old one. And I have here a matching of, you know, I should really do this earlier, but we went out. We went out because my husband needs to go to this fixed saver, so I have to rush doing all this. This is also crystal, amethyst crystal with matching earring, and I'm sorry for that, but I have to do other things, you know, before I can do this. And I just said, oh my god, I got something there as well to show to my friends blogger or viewer. So I said, oh my god, I'm gonna take that out. That's it. And especially to all my friends in the Philippines, I just want them to know this is what I do here in England. Collect some old stuff, you know, and to learn about it, and where they were produced, and you know what type, Germany or Australian, or what you call that, Czechoslovakia, a very, very good quality crystal glass. They produced that in the past. Okay, those darling that you are taking, they were 1950. They were costume jewelry that they used before in the olden days, and they are aurora borealis shade. Aurora borealis is a northern lights. Very, very quickly, I want to mention it. My brother worked in the cruising line. He retired by last November. I'm so happy because he's not involved with this corona pandemic. But he's seen the northern light in Norway. That's my dream as well, to go there. But in the olden day, they used to use aurora borealis shade, like a rainbow like this. Look, it is a rainbow shade. If you see that as a crystal rainbow. That's all I can think about, but later on. This is as well. Those are aurora borealis design. They are watch, but they are Art Deco design. Art Deco is in the 1920. They always produce that sort of flower borealis. As you see, they're like a rainbow when you put them in the light. Beautiful shade. And I would like to talk over there, darling. You know, my Swarovski, my very prized and proud joy is Swarovski. This is Swarovski with matching bracelet, and that one bangle. They call it cuff bangle. They call it cuff bangle. When you collect, that is how they call cuff bangle. You see, that one is designer in France, is very famous. I forgot actually, but it is signed at the back. The reason why I have that, they call it Etruscan design, but he was famous in, I think, in 1970 or 80. Patrice, his name is Patrice, but he's got a little tiny crystal amethyst, and that drew my eyes to that. That's why I bought it, and I love it. This one is a proper crystal again. Bracelet, beautiful the way they do it. You see, the quality is so nice. And that again, because it's purple amethyst, I bought it. Anything to do with purple is to do with my symbol of my son as well, is devotion. Purple is devotion. This one is a black crystal, which is, you see the quality, mark of butterfly and all that. And I always put, I pay quite a bit, quite a bit of money, because if anything happened to me, I always label that. So my children knows it, because this will just go to my children. This will never go away until I die, and I will keep them. This is something as well, borealis. Every single bit of that is crystal. Beautiful. That one, I got a few of that and I love it. I will talk the crystal color first. This is also crystal, Austrian crystal, but my important is this one. I love this one. This is again iris crystal rainbow from Ireland. It is produced there. They call it crystal, iris crystal rainbow design as well. Again, they are about Art Deco, I think 1920 to 1950. And this one, I would like to talk to you about the amethyst again. I love the symbol of the amethyst as well as a devotion. This is a glass crystal, 1920 Art Deco. As you see, the shape of that is a stone, 1920. But this one is amethyst. This crystal, they cut them into small and make them into a bracelet to do like that. The same as this. This one is so beautiful. They could be 1950, 1960. It's a locket. You can put your, until now I haven't produced a little picture of my husband and me. I wanted to put a picture there. I just collect them at the moment. And this one is also a necklace, matching with the earring. Also 1950, 60 maybe. So I go back to my colored one. Fantastic. My husband will say I am in love again. And my husband said to me, I could tell your passion of it. I said, I know, darling, just to look at them, just to touch them, because I know how the old jewelry, the old antique jewelry are labor of love. The way they do it compared nowadays. No. I said, this one is so beautiful. Look at the crystal of that. Look at the shape. The shape of that is faceted. They call it facet. When like a diamond cutting, because you go to the light, you see the light of that. Beautiful. The same with this. The same as this one. A beautiful cutting. A beautiful black crystal. But this one is what I love. This is one of my first purchase as well. Very old. Bristol blue. They call it Bristol blue. Also long, because the olden day, they love long necklaces. They call it plaffer. You know, the 1920 when you dance the Charlton dance, that's what they wear. I love that. I really love that. I look after that because I don't want the crystal to get broken. They are also beaded in nuts. It is a nut wire. So that's what they do in the olden day. I just want to explain to my friend. That's what I've learned from it. They love the long necklaces. But then, because that's what they do, this one is again my favorite. My God. I fell in love again when I see that, because look at the color of that. Beautiful. I love to wear that Christmas time because you get the color. So nice. All the Christmas color there is there. Beautiful. What more can I say? I just fall in love with that. No word can express when I say about that. I love them. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Again, devotion. This is crystal, proper crystal stone. And then use the inset to the snake. That is a snake. I will tell you the meaning of this again. I think this was used in a wedding. I'm not sure, because as you see, I'm collecting only whatever I like, I will buy. But because snake is not, so it's combined, two people binding nothing. So that's what is this purple. They represent devotion again. But I'm just lucky enough to purchase that. I don't know why. Maybe my God loved me to have all this bling bling, because I could not believe that I will purchase that. I cannot remember which antique shop I have, but when I love them, I cannot sleep. I have to go back there to buy it. Even my last penny in my bag, I will go back. I'll buy that. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Crystallized. The reason why you got how many strands? One, two, many strands. They call it strand. But when you wear them, they're very, very statement necklace. And then, as you see, the olden day, they love long necklaces, especially crystal. That one I love. You can't go better than that. They call this drop pendant, and all that is glass crystal. You can't go better than what my collection. That is why I said I would love to share it to my friends so they see what I have. This is just a sample, please. I got loads. This one is made in Germany. This is German crystal. I had that from my friend before, Rosemary, and matching with the earring. You see, I think that memory to me now. Like I said, I don't know if that old lady is still alive. You see, because she's quite old already. When I met her, she might be in her 60, 70 at the time. So how long that now? I love this kind of thing as well. Look at the crystal. And this one is an emerald glass. You can imagine me wearing that in it because I love that one. It's a statement pieces again. You got a long carry on. My husband was saying something, so I said, "Can I carry on?" Because excuse me, because we're using an old cell phone. It's so good of my husband to do all this thing. That's why I try to talk faster, because I am worried of my cell phone will be run out. And yeah, I would like to say I hope you enjoy all my collection today. And maybe in the future, I will be able to buy a brand new camera and a good one and a good gadget. Today, my husband is just very patient doing this. And then I just watch him now. I think, are you starting winking now, darling? Because when he winks, that doesn't mean he loves me. He wants me to stop talking. Am I now to wink or what? Or I can carry on. Okay, I hope you enjoy watching my collection, my bling bling collection. They are my therapy, to be honest. Every time I'm sad,